Hi guys, Paul O'Brien here. I want to talk to you about agents. Now, everyone needs an agent, and I think sometimes we get so confused in what is what, so maybe I can help you out with some of that stuff. Firstly, I want to say you do need an agent. Secondly, an acting agent, and by acting agent, I mean that they don't cast extra work or they do model work, because they're kind of different categories. And you can imagine if you're making a film or a TV show, I feel like this camera's starting to, what do you reckon? Is it kind of moving down sideways? All right, up you get. Come on, mates. You can do it. You can do it, mate. Come on, let's go. All right, where were we? You were there and I was here. Let's continue, shall we? Steady. Agents. So you do need one. Just so you know, I have one of the best, if not the best, agent in Melbourne, so I've been told. And I went in there and I saw them and I had a Logie and I'd been nominated twice and a fan base and I thought I was pretty cool. And my agent said to me, you realise you've got to find your own work. And I was like, sure, because I know how the industry works. And I think that actors get so caught up and think, once I get an agent, I'm going to get all these auditions and I'll live happily ever after. And it's just not the case. You want to think about it like this. You're so busy, you've created so much work for yourself that when your agent calls, you say, I can't do it, I'm busy, I'm sorry. Another thing to think about with agents is that it's a relationship, that you work together. It's a collaboration. And don't forget, you pay them 10%, by the way, 10%, when you get an acting role. So it really is a team and they work for you. And so often actors are victims of their agents and say, I need a new agent, they're not getting me auditions. I will suggest this. You are 100% responsible. So you can imagine that your agent is like McDonald's, okay? And you are a hamburger, so you're the product. Now, you need to be able to package and give them a sample of your product, which is, self-tapes, and send it into your agent. Hound them. You know what my agent said to me as well? Don't tell anyone. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. That means if you keep on hassling your agent, say, hey, how's some auditions? Where am I going wrong? Can I get some advice? Can you criticize me on what I need to work on? They'll give you some thoughts. And then you can go away and work on it. That's going to impress them. Also, if you're constantly contacting them, send them a scene, maybe give them a call, find a reason to be, I'm in the neighborhood, want a cup of coffee? No, we don't. But, that's right, the brief's coming. You're on the top of my list again. Send them some hand cream, buy them some muffins. Talk about them, find out about their lives. And, you really need to appreciate what they do for you. I think it's really hard to be an agent because, you send people across and you do a lot of work and you don't get paid sometimes for years. So they're taking a big risk taking you on. So, give them a little bit of credit. Don't go, I'm going to go get a new agent. I would say, talk to your agents and say, hey, I feel like I need more auditions. Can you give me some advice? What can I do for you? What do I need to change? What do I need to work on? That's a much better way to do it. It shows that you're responsible and it shows that you're moving forward. The other thing as well, guys, is that acting agents, if they are doing extra work, the problem is that if they're not really considered an acting agent, so you're not going to get the roles that you want. You'll be sent out for extra work, and there's nothing wrong with extra work. It's where I started. I learned a lot, but you sort of get put into a category, which is you're a background artist, you're an extra. And if you want to be an actor, then unfortunately you have to say no to a lot of other things. Presenting is not acting. Modeling is not acting. Extra work is not acting. Theatre is not acting, not for the sort of stuff that we're talking about, film and TV. So, if you want a film and TV agent, you've got to start thinking to help them. How can you help them do their job, which is market you? And for them to be proud of you. I don't even care if your agent isn't very high up, the list of how good agents are. If you really impress them, do you think if they were to call the casting director and say, you've really got to see this person, I know I've submitted them and you said no, but I really think you should see them. They do fantastic work and I believe in them and I really think you should give them a go. They'll give you an audition. And so it's all about getting more auditions. On auditions, did you know that the odds are basically 64-1? So that means that as a working actor, mind you, and a working actor, I mean that you can do auditions all the way through, 2 minutes, 3 minute scenes and be in it. Once you're a working actor, it takes about 64 auditions before you book one. And it's not about you, it's about other factors. You didn't look right, you weren't this, you weren't that. So I want you to look at acting as a lifelong thing that you do. So don't get anxious and fearful, and just give it time and work at it. And if you're looking for an agent, remember that you've got to send them some footage. Be professional. Send it to them on a good platform that looks professional, that they don't need to download it. Send it to them where they can see headshots, they can see CV, and they can press play on some footage. I'd suggest that you contact at least 20 agents, follow up with a phone call, make sure you find out their name, talk to them, and say, hi, I was just wondering if you got my footage. If they say no, they're going to say things like, we've already got someone on our books, no, we're not taking anyone, you don't have enough experience. If they don't say anything, it's going to show that you're proactive by saying, can you tell me what I need to work on, because I really want to be represented by you. That's a little taste. If you want to know any more, contact me, let me know. See ya.